Let me first begin with Commander Bhushan Dewan, if I may. Commander Dewan, if you can, sir, I just explained certain numbers to our viewers, but if you could put into further perspective for the people watching, what does it mean for India to have the capability to be able to handle the world's largest container ship?
Two, three big things, Devika. So far, India has not had a transshipment port at all. As you also mentioned, hitherto India was dependent upon Dubai and Singapore, etc. for transshipment. Now, for our viewers, transshipment means, for example, there is some export coming from Europe, something meant for, let's say, Nagpur, something meant for Chennai, something meant for, let's say, Mundra. Now, all these things which were coming earlier when we had no transshipment port, this cargo had to get down at, let us say, Colombo, and from there shipped in pieces to different ports, Mundra port or let's say Chennai port or whichever. But now with transshipment port, which is on, it's like the railway junction, you can say, in that sense. So now you have a direct flight or direct train or direct shipment of these cargo for various Indian ports. So what happens is this port of ours, Vizhinjam port, is just small 10 nautical miles away from the main trunk route. When we say trunk route, like in railway also, Bombay-Delhi or Bombay-Delhi flights or Bombay-Delhi train, the big trunk route, huge depth and huge traffic coming from China, Shanghai, Singapore, Colombo, going to Dubai, going to Suez Canal, going to Europe. This trunk route is just 10 nautical miles from this port. So look at the strategic location which we have really, leveraged by having this port up. This port is up not today, inaugurated on 2nd May, yes, but in operation since September 2024. And almost 7 lakh containers have been operated by this port since September 2024. Like you mentioned, Turkey, that was just a month back. And so what happens is that, so you can imagine a huge trade of ours, which was, we had to pay so much freight and to Colombo or maybe to Singapore for, let's say, Chennai bound traffic, all that will be gone now. So, we are a large country depending upon exports and imports. So this is a big thing. And in fact, we could supply to other, let's say, Myanmar or Bangladesh or whatever. So this is a big achievement. And second thing is that this is the largest container ship. Turkey was almost as big as this in terms of length and width, as big as this MSC IRINA, Mediterranean Shipping Company IRINA. Turkey was from the Turkey division of the MSC. But this particular ship IRINA now, which is being docked today and tomorrow it will be there. Now this particular ship has highest number of containers in the world, even 150 more containers than OCCL of Spain. So you can imagine the capacity which we are able to handle now. So I think it's a milestone achievement undoubtedly for us, for our ports. And again, I'm personally happy about this because I've been senior vice president at Adani Port in 2009-8. And what I find is, close by in Colombo also, Adani has operated another terminal, CIWT, Colombo International Terminal. So that again has been started really. So it's our Indian footprint is going all over the world, all over the places. In Israel also, the port has been taken over by Adani. This particular port is a good model. It's the first time of its kind. The real estate and everything has come up because infrastructure has been built by Kerala government. And whereas Adani is operating the terminal operations and, cargo handling and so on and so forth. So I think this is a milestone achievement. Just the beginning only. Many more things will come. It's another port close by to Bombay, close by to Palghar. I'm speaking from Bombay, just 200 kilometers from here. Another big port is deep seawater port is there available. It may come up. Third, another port is near Port Blair. Another transshipment port is planned over there. Because that is a much more critical port because that is very close to Malacca Straits. Malacca Straits, how many pipelines China may have, they will still continue to have their oil coming in merchant ships, tankers from all over. Oil also plus, trade, otherwise trade also. So that is another thing on the pipeline. I think the Sagarwala project of ports, which is a big it's a big landmark in that growth of ours. And we have 22 major ports across the 14 major ports across the Indian coast, in public and private included. So this is the biggest one. It's such a great day for achieved celebration. Though it was inaugurated on 2nd May, but we have been, as I just mentioned to you, this has been operated since September 2024, and this is a landmark achievement today for us to host the biggest container ship.
Absolutely. Let me now bring in Dr.